I'm gonna be playing as the nation of Aquileia, a one-province minor nation that can be released in the north of Venice, in this province right here, next to Austria. Of course, by this point, we're no strangers to playing Venice releasables. Some are easy to break free as, some are difficult depending on Venice's allies and rivals and who supports our independence. But I think this challenge will be particularly difficult due to our location. Where are we gonna expand? We have the Ottomans to our south, we have the HRE to our north, we have the extremely high development Italian provinces to our west. So aggressive expansion in this campaign is gonna be mega. But without further ado, let's jump in as Venice and then as Aquileia and see what awaits us in this episode of Releasables. Alright, here we are as Venice, man. Like I just said in the intro, a nation we're not strangers to. In fact, we haven't played them in A to Z, but we have played Dalmatia, Corfu, Crete, Padua, Verona, Montenegro. I think we did play. I don't know if we released them from Venice or from Serbia. I guess Aquileia is the final Venice releasable. So there we go, man. Plays the release subject, boom, and we pop out in the province of Friuli right here, right next to Austria. I wonder, Austria hasn't rivaled Venice, which actually isn't that good for me. Let's hope they do rival each other. But yeah, Aquileia, man, let's go ahead and choose our government reform. You know, we can go with this right here. Obviously, we're a republic. We can go with this one right here. They're all pretty good. Do we go plutocracy? Do we try to replace Venice? I think we do go with plutocracy. Why not? It's not the same as Venice, you know, because they got their unique one. But yeah, it's close enough. But yeah, let's take a look at the missions right here. No unique missions, just some generic ones. We can, of course, form Italy. Let's take a look at ideas. We have divine ideas? Really? +1 missionary, +15% manpower recovery speed, culture conversion cost. Interesting. Why would we have divine ideas? I don't know. Discipline, CCR, and stab discount actually pretty good. +25% fort defense, missionary strength, national garrison growth and garrison size, attrition for enemies, and +10% national tax. Yo, divine ideas, kind of good, not gonna lie, boys. But yeah, let's go ahead and do the estate setup, man. Do the factions as well. We do have factions since we're a merchant republic, and you know, if Hungary supports us, that's great. Biz and Denmark can't really support us. I hope we can get Austria or the Ottomans, man. I hope we can get Austria or the Ottomans. Let's see the alliances as well. They're gonna be tricky. Okay, estate stuff done. We're actually making a little bit of money. That's not bad at all. Let's summon the Diet. Pope, improve with Pope. Sure, we'll improve with the Pope. Religious state, religious diplomats, and clerical education, nobles, primacy, and increased. And then burghers, land, patronage, and indebted. Let's go ahead and sell titles, seize land. I'm also gonna go ahead and buy indulgence for my sins so the Pope likes me. And then the factions, man. Morale and sailors, trade power and naval maintenance, construction discount and goods produced, but less manpower. I actually am gonna keep the aristocrats in charge for now. I am gonna do that. Let's look for this guy right here and start improving relations. Oh, dude. This one's gonna be easy. Look at this already, boys. So we can get Biz, Hungary. Why would right, Denmark Navy? That's right. That's why they can reach Venice. Biz, Hungary, Denmark, Milan, Ottomans, Serbia. Out of these guys, we're probably gonna do like Hungary, Milan, and Ottomans. Let's be real. Yeah, Hungary, Milan, and Ottomans. That would be excellent, man. That would be excellent. I think I am also gonna try to join the HRE after we're free from Venice. But yeah, let's improve with Hungary and the Ottomans for now. And you know, man, the recent couple of releasables have been pretty cracked, you know, Normandy and then Armenia over here. So definitely like a very interesting nations I was looking forward to playing in releasables. Let's be real, this is just Aquileia. This video is probably not gonna get that many views, but I'm still, you know, glad to be back to a more normal type of releasable, because, you know, this series is always for me the relaxing part of my week. You know, it's the most stressful doing A to Z's and the most painful. Then grand campaigns are, you know, like the middle ground, but releasables I always consider to be the chillest, you know. Will this one be the chillest, or will I regret saying that? Did I just jinx myself? I guess we'll have to see. There's a mission we can do. Let's waste it as always. Now, Venice, obviously, boys, you guys know they start off with Naxos as their subject. They guarantee Albania. It seems they've guaranteed the Knights in this campaign as well. Oh, that's good. They're using Diplo slots, only allied to the Knights and Silly. So no stupid one like Genoa or Aragon or France or Austria. I like that. Hey, this is nice. Poland went with taking Lithuania. This could be useful later, depending on our expansion route. Another mission. It's crazy. I got an event for 40 opinion and 60 opinion with Austria. I showed you, I think, one of them. So we're already at 153 with improving, and I can actually improve with Austria up to 200. But they still won't support me. But it's good for entering the HRE and maybe even allying them. All right, starting ruler. He's a 3-2-4, but babbling buffoon. Nah, I'll swap him, man. I'll swap him. Let's go with this guy. Okay, so truce with Venice expired. I just got Milan to support me, and we're waiting on Hungary and the Ottomans to end these wars right here. Interestingly, we could have gotten Biz to support us as well, and I was gonna do that, you know, getting the Ottomans and Byzantium to help me. But I guess Byzantium isn't gonna exist after this. But still, very good, man. This is doable with just the Ottomans, obviously. But, you know, the more the merrier. Why not? So, yeah, let's wait for Hungary and the Ottomans to end these wars. Tier 2 gov reform time already. We're still waiting on both of them. What do we go with here? Is there a trade one for the second one? Okay, this one's good. Political dynasties. Republicanism is good as well. This is the manpower one, and this is the, well, if we were really going divine, we should have probably, you know, taken this, but we're actually doing trading. So I'm just gonna go with republicanism, man. All right, there's Hungary. We need our imported iron first. More opinion with Austria. It's dropped a little bit, but so far with Austria, we've gotten 60, 60, and 40. So that's 160 opinion with Austria just from events. The game wants me to join the HRE and be buddies with Austria, even though they don't want to support me. Assholes! Venice has rivaled you. Why don't you rival them back? And the Ottomans called it as well, and I just got their support as well. Perfect. So we're ready to declare on Venice, man. It really is that simple, yo. Let's go ahead and raise army maintenance right here. How much is the free company? Let's see. Yes, we can hire it. Perfect. I am going to give my ruler mill command. That's a thing I like about republics. He sucks, but it is what it is. And let's hope we can actually try and run away through Austria right here, man. Okay, armies are up. I know I have no morale, but I'm still going to declare, once again, hoping that we run away. I've set provinces of interest, so all of that is set right there. And there it is, man. Me, Hungary, Ottomans, Milan versus Venice, their boy Naxos, the Knights, Scilly, and Constance. This is going to be easy. Yep, thank you, Austria. Okay, trustworthy allies. We can join the HRE while at war? Sure. Nice. Okay, there we go. So the war is going on. Obviously, I'm aiming to take some provinces here, maybe take Istria to release Dalmatia from. The thing is, you know, once the Italians leave the HRE in about 8 years here, we'll get a penalty if we stay in. So I really got to try and ally Austria. However, this Ottoman alliance is, I guess, way better. Like, what's the point of being in the HRE then? Damn, this is so expensive, man. It's because of Republican tradition, but break my life. I gotta... Do we have a stab guy, I wonder? We do, but our loans are so small, it's not worth it. Let's stab up once and hope for an event. Well, Milan just got knocked out, which is expected, but at least they took the, you know, the major hit right here. I've knocked out Scilly and Constance. We're just sieging Treviso right now. Something that sucks is, now we got another fort to siege in Como, but it is what it is. It's going all right. It's just gonna be slow, boys. That's the thing. Okay, this is where we're at right now. Venice has been absolutely crushed. In other news, Aragon got Burgundy. Austria demanded the lowlands be released. Aragon accepted, so we'll see if that impacts our game in any way. I don't think it will. And yeah, just waiting to siege down Como and Cremona right here, man, because we're obviously not getting Venice itself. Ottoman fleet already lost to the Venetians. If we land here, I'd be very surprised. And we're done. That's about all the war score we can get, boys, by sieging, well, almost everything without Venice and Crete. So what do we do right here, man? Obviously, we want independence, right? But then we also want to stick around with at least the Ottomans, maybe Ottomans and Hungary too. So there we go. There's independence. Can we take these? Yes, we can. That's not that much aggressive expansion. And then I probably want to take something right here to release Dalmatia from. Oh, I know. Okay, so I'll start spying on Herzegovina. There we go, we'll do that. And then I'll take Spalato, which is a fort, right? Yeah. So by doing that, we can build a spy network on Herzegovina so we can fight them. And then I'll release Dalmatia, and then we can do reconquest on their stuff over here. Now, Hungary and the Ottomans hate me like this, right? What if we give Corfu Negroponte, and Naxos to the Ottomans. They chill. They chill like this. Nice, nice, nice. And then maybe... I don't got anything to give to Hungary, though. That's the thing. Frick it, I guess we're going to lose our alliance with Hungary, but no big deal. Okay, I'll also get war reps. That does make the Ottomans lose 3 trust, but it's not a problem because as long as it's below 10, I think we're good. And then let's grab some money, which most won't go to me, but frick it. And that's our independence war. Done. Nice. Looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. Okay, we didn't get an event. Let me reduce... Actually, I'm not going to reduce war exhaustion. Let's just core these up. They're super expensive because everything over here is already stated. We don't actually want to core Spalato. Almost forgot. So let's spy on this province, and then I'll release Dalmatia. Yeah, expected. Whatever. Okay, I got to start building up boats immediately, though. Okay, I did get stab after all. Claim on Herzegovina has been done, so now we can go ahead and release Dalmatia. There we go, we can do a little reconquest here. And now I'm just waiting for boats and we'll fight these guys. Hopefully Hungary doesn't declare on them or anything. There's the Renaissance. Ah, Shadow Kingdom. Okay, but I'm actually really close to allying Austria, and what the hell? How did this happen? What? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? All right, there's Austria. Now, these guys are rivaled, but hopefully we can keep both of them. Yeah. And it doesn't look like Hungary's going to become a junior partner of Austria. In fact, the time for that has already passed. So, we can fight them with someone's help. Excellent. Cool. Okay, just waiting on 3 more boats, and we're fighting Herzegovina. I gotta have 4 so I can move my free company. Okay. There's the Shadow Kingdom. Our country is a natural part of the empire. We will stay in as long as we're allied to the emperor. And I was begging for stab events, man, after I just got another one, you know. So let's wait for these guys. Let's give the new ruler command. He's actually pretty good. And I think we insta-declare on Herzegovina right here, man, right? I mean, shoot, dev is dev, you know. This is gonna be like a 15 dev, so why not? There we go. There's the declaration. An OPM Wallachia is gonna join. I don't care about them. I'm not even gonna take that province because the Ottomans are strongly interested in it. I could, of course, vassalize them and then beg for provinces back using favors, but forget about it. So let's just declare on these guys. But with that declaration, man, obviously the goal, as in any releasables, is to make our former overlord, in this case Venice, not exist and become a great power with colonialism embraced with someone with colonialism below us. Pretty far off from both of those goals currently, but you know, we'll see how it goes. We're not expanding in Italy just yet. Oh, interesting. Genoa and Florence stayed in the HRE. Why? Because they're allied to Austria. Okay, well, it's good that we're in as well in case we fight these guys. But yeah, I was waiting for most of these guys to leave the HRE so we can fight them. Don't need Milan anymore. I forgot to ditch them. There we go. Ferrara. Annoying, Mantua, annoying Yeah, I guess we'll fight them later. Oh, just my luck, man. Hesse became the emperor. Now I got submission to the emperor. God damn it. It actually sucks. Oh, it actually sucks. Alright, we'll see what we do about it after this war. I did get another merc company up. Tier 3 time, there should be some good ones in here. This one's good for reducing estate influence. Do we want to consolidate power in the Doge? No, we do not. Do we want to do this? This one's the trading one. Disperse power across the cities, but it only gives me plus 10% trade power abroad and plus 1 diplomatic relations. So I don't know if it's that useful. I'm actually gonna go with consolidation of power. Sure, elections will be 1 year more, but they're already 4 years. It doesn't matter if it's 5. Well, actually, I can ally Hesse. Yeah, that's how we're gonna solve it. All right, this war's done. I'm actually gonna go ahead and give this to Dalmatia, man. There we go. Just like that, all of their money done. Okay, nice. We can delete these guys, and I can ally Hesse. There we go. We lost submission to the Emperor, and I'm fighting Venice again, or I'm about to. Frick me. Okay, so... yeah, Ottomans have declared on Albania. Let's, before we fight Venice, add this as a province of interest as well. And actually, shoot, maybe even Cattaro. The Ottomans might be willing to give us that, and... yeah, let's add everything right here. We'll see, we'll see. So where am I standing right now? I'm right here. Let me just activate defensive here, and accept. Frick ass, Venice blew up my transports, and it's done? Really? They pissed out so quickly. Did we get anything? I don't think we got anything. No, we didn't. Okay, that's okay. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have declared on Ragusa. That's actually a pretty good way to fight them, man, because we're allied to the Ottomans. We can just fight someone, call the Ottomans in, and then take out Ragusa in that same war. But let's see, our truce. Oof, I was gonna say we gotta fight Hungary, but I don't know about that. Okay, let's figure out someone to fight in Italy, man. Probably gonna have to be Ferrara, isn't it? But we can't do it without help. Who would help? Who's that? Negative 1,000? Austria. Okay, let's curry with them. Either way, there's what? Vital interest. Okay, we'll sort that out in no time, Ottomans. Let's get rid of that and that and that and that and that and that and that. There we go. Yeah, we're chilling. Yeah, Admin Tech 5, it is time for our first idea group. For our divine ideas right here. If we were doing a divine playthrough, man, this is defensive religious written all over it, man. So I don't know. We do need to play someone with divine ideas. This isn't that playthrough. I think, man, I think I'm just gonna copy Venice here or something like that, right? What would we do with Venice? Probably like Pluto trade, right? Yeah, Pluto trade. I'm just doing a little role-playing here, boys. Obviously, if we want to max here, we go like quality Diplo or something, but let's do Pluto trade. Well, I accidentally give the burgers this, but I guess it's kind of fitting for what we're doing. There we go, new burger loans. Maybe we can do some construction now. Do we have a center of trade? We don't, right? Oh, we do. It's in right there in Verona. I haven't actually devved up my capital up to 30. We got the Renaissance before that, and I guess we'll conquer Venice, so no need for the edge objective thingy. Right now, Austria is threatening to break alliance. Can I swap out Florence? I can't. Damn. I mean, frick you, Austria. I'm not getting rid of the Ottomans. Well, they broke it. We could potentially still re-ally them, though. That does mean I have no help versus Ferrara now. Oh, no, we did get Istria in the Ottoman War, didn't we? Right? Was occupied by Venice, annexed by Dalmatia, 64. Yeah, we did get it. Nice, thanks, Ottomans. Well, I swapped out Florence for Mantua, and I just re-allied Austria, so... There we go. Annoyingness for nothing. Did I lose any favors? Yes, I have lost favors. Frick me. Let's curry again. Okay, well, favors with Austria curried, and actually now Hesse would help as well. So let's just declare on Ferrara and full annex them here. We're also going to fight Switzerland, the Pope, and Trent. Whatever. So, just started the war, obviously. Hesse is calling me into the French conquest of Lorraine versus France, Auvergne, Nevers, or Lyon, Genoa. And Hungary and Scotland and Portugal and Naples and Lucca and Thier. Yeah, that's the weak emperor problem. Okay, well, Trent and Switzerland are out. If it's not obvious by now, I've declined the call to arms that Hesse called me into. Had to trade favors for trust so the Ottomans don't break the alliance with me. I was at 35, now I'm at 55. Or no, I was at 45, sorry. And now I've been excommunicated by Venice. This is just a lovely campaign. I need 94 to buy indulgence for sins. Not that bad, honestly. There we go. We've stopped being excommunicated. The reason I'm still in the HRE, boys, I'm hoping that Hesse doesn't get reelected here, but it's a three-way tie between them and the Palatinate and Bohemia. And if it's tied, it goes to the current emperor. The current Hesse guy is, let's see, how old is he? It's 36. I'm gonna have to leave the HRE after this war. Okay, let's knock out the Pope and peace out Ferrara. Tier 4 Gov reform time. I am gonna go with this. Okay, and that war is done. Just knocked out the Pope. So let's peace out Ferrara and full annex them. Very nice. Okay, that's a center of trade. Well, an estuary in Venice as well. So pretty strong. There's another mission. Expand Aquileia. Sure, I'm gonna take that. Various claims. I like it. Let's be careful who we rival here. We don't want it to be anyone, you know, that my boys have relations with. But yeah, let's do Switzerland, man. Let's do Switzerland. There we go. So now we can fight Bologna. We can fight Milan. We can fight Lucca, Mantua. Yeah, not in a bad spot. Let's wait for the truce with Venice to expire maybe in about 2 years. See if anyone would help us right there. Possibly the Ottomans? No, they're in debt. Possibly Austria? Yeah, let's curry more favors. Nice, just helped Austria fight Augsburg, got a bunch of favors from that. And my truce with Venice just expired, so let's see. They wouldn't help. Now they like them? Come on. I still gotta curry more to make them reduce opinion then. Second idea group time, I am gonna go with trade, why not? There we go, there's another merchant, in fact. I'll actually put him in Genoa, tell him to establish communities. Well, this is one game where Hungary's gonna stay alive. perfect. Just because we're playing next to them, let's be real. Well, another war I can help Austria in. Sure, let's get more favors. Got some more favors. Now, I'm actually realizing we need the Ottomans for this because we can't land on Venice with Austria. Bologna, maybe? Oh, great, they're in a trade league with Venice. Frick my life. Who do I fight then? I guess Milan, huh? I'm not gonna like these borders, but I think we gotta do it. So who are their allies? Mantua and Trent. Yeah, that's doable. That's doable solo. Let's see. Yeah, let's build up the army, man. Or actually, man, let's do this. Now, I know Austria isn't as strong as, you know, like when they're emperor, but they'll help out in this. I'll hit Lucca, or Lucca, Dragon Austria, but then again, it's Genoa and Savoy. They're not exactly pushovers, are they? Is it easier than fighting, not Mantua, sorry. Is that easier than fighting Milan? Oh, Austria will join in this too. Well, frick it, let's do this then. Okay, everyone's out. Austria was kind of incompetent, I'll tell you that. But, what do we do with Milan here? So a full annex on Milan is actually 63 aggressive expansion. I will get coalition. However, they do have 4 cores on Venice here. What is vassalization? 58. I'll still get coalition, man. Frick. It's a great opportunity, boys, but I really don't know. Nah, I'm not gonna be greedy. If they're alive later, I'll like vassalize them or something, but for now, I'm only gonna take Parma and Pavia. No money, no war reps. And there we go. Some guys can already coalition me, man, so we gotta be careful. I don't think I can fight Venice now. Frick. I think we gotta try and push into Hungary somehow. It's just... Well, there goes Milan. Well, there's a workaround on that, and in fact, this is even better, man. Yeah, all of these extremely high-def provinces we can just snatch from Venice later, but there's acquire subjects. I'm also going to give the nobles strong duchies and the integration policy now. Cool. I probably should have canceled coring on those. I don't know if I got my points back. I don't think I did, but we're still chilling. Okay, AE is high-ish. Let's chill for a while, man. I would say we need to do some construction, but I've built churches everywhere. Production buildings are in the heavily treated provinces. I got the marketplaces down. Maybe we can build for our subjects as well. There we go. Let's put one down in Istria. We can do a church in Spalato. Sure. Oh, wait, yeah, I never left the HRE. Ah, nice. We can finally get rid of submission to the Emperor, man. That's why our prestige sucks balls. I kind of forgot that boats existed, so that's why I'm building up a fleet now. Year 5 government reform time. We got the merchant arsenal, shipbuilding time, recover navy morale, allows galleasses. This is like that Venice one, man. This is like, I guess, Venetian culture specific. Sure, I'll pick it up. That, of course, won't shorten the time on the boats we're already building, but we can do galleasses. 0 of them, sure, but maybe we'll be able to build some? I don't know. Radical reforms. I'm gonna declare Mantua here. I need to grow myself a bit. I know we can get all these Milan cores back, and we will, but I gotta do this. All right. Okay, I'll take this, man. I'll take this. So let's go ahead and set Cattaro as a province of interest, Venice, and then all of the ones that they hold over here for Milan. If we participate enough, there's actually a really high chance they give stuff back to Milan. So yeah, there we go. We're in it, boys. My navy. There's Switzerland out with a humiliation. I'll also grab Mantua here. If only the Ottomans were smart enough to bring their massive fleet over to the Gulf of Venice, but they're not. So now we're gonna stay on 45% for 50 years. Okay, so now the Palatinate is calling me in. It's not meant for me to be in the HRE, man. It's just not freaking meant for me to be in the HRE. There we go. Break off. Well, they peaced out. Venice cedes Cattaro and Crete to the Ottomans. They give me Ravenna, and they revoke some cores. I mean, it's a province, I guess. Build buildings. Swedish succession war now. What is the succession? Sweden is a junior partner of Stettin. And who is contesting it? Austria, I guess, right? Yeah, I'm stupid. I should have fought Ragusa. while we were in here with Venice. Well, there's still something to do. I'm gonna fight Bologna here because I'm in a war with Florence together right now, so it's only Bologna and the Pope. Okay, we're done with Bologna. That wasn't that bad at all. Wait, why does the Pope like me now? I literally just beat his ass and he's transferring trade power to me. But on an alliance with the Pope, yeah. Oh, there might be a chance to fight Hungary here, but no. See, because Muscovy isn't willing to join and France is doing this, so they might not be soon, but no one's willing to help. Albania's a vassal, interesting. That's a diplo-vassalization right there. Huh. Austria did PU Sweden. Okay. Also, Protestants spawned. Attorney General. Hey, I thought I could build galleasses. Where the frick are they? Well, there's trade wrapped up. A pretty nice policy right there for an additional merchant and regiment costs. 2 merchants? Oh, that's right. I think we're copying Venice pretty nicely. I mean, yeah. Create Grand Fleet. I think I'm gonna start my golden era. Why not? And it's not like we're doing that much this game. Well, our truce with Venice is finally up. Let's see what can happen here. So no one wants to help. As always, attitude towards enemies. Let's see. I got favors. Reduce opinion. Venice should be down here somewhere. Well, boys, our truce with Venice is up, man. I think we go ahead and declare on them. No one wants to help. They're allied to Lucca, Trent, Ragusa. We can do this by ourselves. And this actually might be a good time to wipe out Ragusa as well. Yeah, frick it, man. Let's go in. We should also have naval superiority here. Oh, we can actually do a naval doctrine now. So we do have the Venetian arsenal, sailor maintenance, and ship cannons. You know what I like. This was taking a while, but there's Ragusa done. It's still a Dalmatian corps, so I am going to transfer it to them. They did lose the corps on this. I keep forgetting how fast they lose it on these 2 provinces, but there's a separate piece on Ragusa, man. Sorry. Now there's a separate piece on Ragusa. Boom. Okay, let's go finish beating Venice's ass. Well, they beat mine, but yeah, you know, you get the point. You know what I wanted to do, right, boys? So that's why, you know, since we're so loaded, let's get the Independent and Grand Company and Free Company up. See how they deal with them. Yeah, that's how they dealt with them. Well, it's too much war score, so only the stuff back to Milan for now. Actually, no money. Okay, cool. Now we're actually good to annex both Dalmatia and Milan. Okay, we didn't get almost any aggressive expansion for that, so Lucca can be next here, boys. That'll reset our truce with Venice. Yeah, and we'll eat up Lucca. Why not? These are my only available rivals. My allies. All right, this has been bothering me for so long now. There's admin 10, blah, blah. Let's go ahead and pick another idea group. We could go naval here, but you know, the Navy's pretty much already done. So now I'm actually gonna go, well, we could kind of use quantity, but no, let's go quality. There we go. Okay, Venice still alive and only 1 province, ladies and gentlemen. Our dev is 261. Frick me. Yeah, it's a tough one, boys. It's the alliances that are messing with us, man, especially this Hungary one, man. Hungary allied to France and Muscovy. If that alliance didn't exist, we'd have, like, all of this by now, which sucks, but hey, it is what it is. And us leaving the HRE kind of slowed us down as well, but we can still go for Lucca. We can go for, like, Savoy. That's it, Lucca and Savoy. Okay, so now that I've started annexing Milan, I'm going to declare on Lucca because I can't annex both Milan and Dalmatia at the same time. I only got 2 diplomats. But we're going to call in Austria and the Pope here, man. Really, we're just going for Lucca. What luck! In Genoa, of all places. Damn it. Wow, we're globally dominant. Alrighty. Just like that, we're done with Lucca, and that's ours. Actually, man, Naples is somewhere we could expand, but there's no way to spy on it, is there? Let me set these provinces as provinces of interest. Maybe Dalmatia will spy on me. For me, and then I can use favors with Austria to make them break that alliance. And we go in on Naples. No, well, that was quick. I think they were probably already spying for it, though. But yeah, next on the agenda, boys, is to declare on Venice here. Very shortly, actually. They're allied to Tuscany. We can make Tuscany in the alliance with Naples. After that, we make Austria in the alliance with Naples. And then it's just Naples and Genoa. Hopefully they don't ally anyone stronger. And we fight Naples. Genius. Oh. Alright, well, that works for me, man. The Ottomans don't hate me. They don't even want my stuff. There we go. Truce with Venice is up. Actually, Austria will even help, which is excellent. There we go. It's tier 7 Gov Reform Time, State Maintenance, Global Prosperity, Gov Cap, Global Trade Power. That's probably the one we want to go with. What's our Gov Cap looking like, by the way? Yeah, for sure. Okay, global trade power it is, which is this one, Union of States. Yes, excellent. Tuscany's out, and Venice is ours. Quite a lot of AE, but of course, that's a really high-def province. Nice, man. Finally! Woo! Okay, our overlord is officially gone, and we dominate trade. Yes. I will most likely move my capital to Venice. Let's be real here. But, let's core this up a kind of high-ish. Let's put these guys back on establishing communities here. And, yeah, we'll just find the right time to strike on Naples. All right, there we go. I'm gonna move my capital to Venice. No point in doing this, but I'm just gonna do it. Let's bump this up to tier 3 as well. Oh my god, dude, Naples is excommunicated too. It's just I can't use that because I don't border them, and I don't have claims personally. You know, it's only on your border provinces and claimed provinces. Oof. If we could somehow nab that, man, but we can't. But yeah, Dalmatia spied on everything. Nah, there's no way to utilize that. Okay, so let's make Austria break that alliance. Let's not. I don't even have 50 favors with them. Damn. You know, boys. Oh, I forgot my hat. I'm just realizing that. Okay, no big deal. Continuity error. But I think as soon as we annex Milan and Dalmatia here and fight Naples, we actually might be good or powerful enough to rise above England. And maybe even Hungary, because look, we got half of subjects, man. Once we hit 93 more dev, it'll put us at like 400 and, I don't know, 10, 20-ish. And I'm also deving a little bit. And then depending on how much we take from Naples, we could be good. Okay, let's try and catch that slot right there. Wow, we're actually making a lot of money. I did not notice this. By the way, we do have colonialism. It just spread through cardinals earlier, man. I didn't have to dev for it or anything. No deving at all this campaign for the Renaissance or colonialism, which is something I always do in Europe. I love Italy. And Milan has been annexed. Cool, 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 cool. Let's state up Lombardy. Oh, we are a great power. Who got knocked down? Did Ming blow up? We can't see Ming. Yeah. Actually, we're not above anyone. Okay, so let's hope what I just mentioned a few minutes ago or seconds ago works out. Cool. Started annexing Dalmatia. Now let's make Austria break that alliance with Naples. They will accept. And now let's go ahead and declare on Naples for the conquest of, doesn't matter, Abruzzi or something. Now, if we call in the Pope, how much will he siege? Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's set all of Naples as provinces of interest. He'll probably still hold some of them, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's declare. And we're done with Naples. Nice. I think I'll be taking this. Ooh, that is quite a lot of aggressive expansion. Wow. Only just that then. Only just that. Yeah, there we go. I wonder if Naples dev'd right there. There's built treasury. These provinces aren't usually too high dev, but yeah, they have been bumped up, man. Okay, what does that put us at? Let's see, 442. And once I annex Dalmatia, which is at 0 because they have rebels, we'll be at 472. We either need to out-dev England or expand some more, and expansion, is not on the menu right now. Obviously, I am getting coalitions. Savoy, Tuscany, Trent, Hungary have joined. I think that's all of them, though. Conquered new states. Every neighboring area? Pretty nice. If we weren't coalition, man, Savoy would be a really good target. In that same war, we can make Hungary end the alliances with France and Muscovy. Council of Trent, pretty early, I feel like, but it's 1534, I guess. Let's go with the conciliatory option. Maybe help us get this coalition out of the way. Embrace counter-reformation for sure. That's a wrap on quality. Let's see what we unlocked. Trade efficiency. All right, we're pretty close to annexing Dalmatia here. We're 10. We are gonna be 10 away from England, right? So we just need to keep deving, boys. We just need to keep deving. Realistically, there's no chance of us doing another war right now, right? So might as well do it like that. Slightly painful end, but overall, this campaign wasn't that painful, man. So, you know, let's just go and dev, sort by cheapest like it is, and yeah, just bump some of these cheapo provinces up, man. You know, use up. Actually, we probably don't want to use dip, huh? Or I guess it doesn't matter that much. Very stable game, I gotta say. Running level 3 advisors as well. And still making very nice income, even though we're spending a third of it on, you know, on advisors. And we do have a lot of forts, I'll admit. Let's get rid of the one in Mantua. There's Dalmatia annexed, which is awesome. We inherited some stuff from them that we don't really need. Actually, let's get these boats in. Why not? I'll keep the boats. And now we should be above England. Let's see. We're not. We're 2 away. Okay, we should have more than that, man. There's 1, 2, 3. And now that a month has ticked over, we are above England, ladies and gentlemen, with 1 more development point. we got this campaign in the bag. But that's the second goal accomplished, folks. We made Venice not exist earlier when we full annexed them over here in Venezia, and now we are officially on the Great Powers list with colonialism embraced, with someone with colonialism below us. One of the cheap ways we can accomplish the 2 goals for this campaign. I have done it a couple of times, you know, by just out-deving whoever's ahead of me. But listen, it doesn't make sense to do any more wars when we got this around us, and when we got these, you know, horrible alliances. We might as well just do it the easy way and save ourselves some pain. Like I mentioned at the start of the video, boys, Releasables is the one I look forward to relax, you know? But we got pain coming right up in A to Z, don't you worry about that. And yeah, man, started as Aquileia in this province right here, got Hungary, the Ottomans, and Milan to support my independence. Pretty easy independence war. It's just that, you know, the pain came after that. It wasn't really pain, but the expansion was super limited, man. And with the whole HRE shenanigans, the Hungary alliances, the these guys staying in the HRE, the Austria alliances, it was tough, man. It was tough, but I feel like we're looking pretty good right here, man. We're looking pretty good. Went very far down the what you call it, gov reforms, making lots of nice money. Tried to replicate Venice right here, obviously without any trade-focused ideas. These are really good for religious and defensive play, you know. If it was someone else, we probably would have gone defensive religious, but hey, it is what it is. Overall, a pretty nice and satisfying campaign as Aquileia, I think, the final Venice releasable. And yeah, that's that. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm very happy to say that this campaign as Aquileia in Releasables has been a success, and that has been Aquileia in Releasables. Now let's spin the wheel and see which nation we're gonna play next time. Back in the Wheel of Pain, folks, you know the drill. Let's go ahead and spin it right away. Oh, look, man, we're almost not gonna be scrolling anymore, but next time we have Rohil Khan. Beats me. I don't know. I don't. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what I should do as a Rohil Khan the next time to break free from someone, make that someone not exist, and become a great power. But that's it for me for now. See you next time.